Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. So today I will talk about this upcoming new moon in Taurus for each and every single sign. And this new moon will happen on the 19th of May 2023 at 28 degrees and 25 minutes. And we're gonna have a lot of planets in Taurus. So I will start a little bit in general about what this new moon means, and then I will go to each and every single sign and I will pull cards because for the ones that don't know, I'm an intuitive astrologer. So I'm a psychic and I'm an astrologer, and I love to combine these two to help you grow, to help you grow in your spiritual journey. Eventually, it's always up to you what you take from this message, right? But I love to read the general energies. If you want to know more specifically about yourself, I also do private readings, and you find my email in the description box below. So this new moon in Taurus, a lot of Taurus energy. We're gonna have Jupiter moving into the sign of Taurus as well on this day. And it's conjuncting the North Node. So this is quite significant. This is really bringing you towards a new path. And with all the signs, I will let you know what this path might be for you and all the options available. But the North Node is definitely a new route. It's something slightly uncomfortable, slightly new, right? Because the South Node is where we've been already. And the nodes are also kind of rounding up, right? Because soon the North Node will go into Aries and the South Node will go into Libra. So you're really going to be sent a certain direction and it's going to feel really good. But at the same time, there might be some obstacles getting there. And why do I say this? It's because the nodes, right, always in opposition. So the South Node is in Scorpio, and it really helped you letting go of everything you don't need anymore. And you will hear my cat on the background agreeing to what I'm saying. She's very talkative, and I mean, I love her so much. So you will hear her in the background sometimes. But yeah, Scorpio rules the 8th house. So especially if you had at some point South Node on one of your planets, you really were letting go of something, right? And I can give you an example about my own chart. I have moon in Scorpio, and right now actually my moon is conjuncting my South Node. And I really had to let go of some women in my life, but also some old emotions that I felt were, you know, maybe not as mature as I want them to be. So I really had to look at myself and look at my emotions and how am I dealing with situations. So it was really a time to mature. And Taurus is all about stability. So all these planets that are there are really telling you, like, how do you find stability in life? And Scorpio is like, okay, you need to let go of some things in order to get this stability. And then Mars is, it's at 29 degrees in Cancer, so it will soon move into the sign of Leo. But it's opposing the Pluto. It's opposing Pluto in Aquarius. And you're gonna have like a cross in astrology. So it will create some tension. It's like maybe you need to get angry and say no more. Maybe you have to not take, the BS in a certain situation and say, okay, I want to go to my stability. And is this situation good for my stability, right? And I'm not saying, oh, if life gets complicated, you should just leave. That's not what I'm saying. It's things that really stagnate you from getting where you want to be. And Taurus really craves stability. It's the sign of money as well, right? Taurus is ruled by Venus. It likes beauty, it likes money. So maybe you want to, change your looks. Maybe you are looking at your savings. Maybe you want to invest in something like a house. So you're definitely going to take a plan to build something, and, being persistent doing so. However, there's a bit of lack of fire, so you might feel a little bit tired around this time. It's like, on one hand, you're excited, you want to build stuff, and on the other hand, you feel like your energy is running out quite quick. There's a lot of earth and some water, but we barely have air and fire. So there's, you know, air makes you think, reflect, gather information, and really think things through. And fire gives you the enthusiasm. It gives you the energy, right? We need fire. So yeah, it's like take it easy, work in the moment, and make your plan and execute it without overdoing it. Like the Taurus way, you know, with stability, and it's a fixed sign. So it's really looking forward towards where it wants to be. So yeah, in general, I think this is a beautiful new moon. There is a sextile with Mars with this new moon. So you're definitely gonna feel like you want to pursue something that is important to you. And it's a new beginning towards more stability, like I said. It's sextiling Mars, so at least it gives you a bit of energy, a bit of a boost, right? Even though Mars is in a water sign. But you're gonna want to, yeah, it's a very nurturing energy as well, because Taurus is warm. It's ruled by Venus. And, you know, Cancer is also a very nurturing vibe. So you're gonna feel like nurtured, determined. So it's a mix between relaxing and doing things. Yeah, and then also the new moon is trining Pluto in Aquarius. So it's about stepping up and making the decision to go after this new uncomfortable situation, which, you know, it's one of those things that your intuition is telling you to do, but you're not sure, and then it works out well, this kind of thing. And if it doesn't work well, you at least learn from it, right? And this is so often what I hear from people, like, oh, you were lucky, or they're trying to figure out what I'm doing. But honestly, I work hard, and I failed many times, make many mistakes, and I just keep trying and keep learning. And really, I had to get over myself. Like, yeah, sometimes I was rejected, or sometimes I could have done better, but I'm learning from these situations and moving on. And then we're coming back to this self-worth, right? Because self-worth is also related to Taurus. It's second house. So it's really about stepping up into your self-worth, also into your creativity, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. It's beauty, it's aesthetics, it's fashion, it's all of these things. So maybe some of you are going into the direction of this type of jobs, right? Also finances could be a lucky break for some of you, like lucky break in finances. Oh my God. I feel like I picked up my cat and now I have hairs in my face and everywhere. And it's like itching me. So I think I'm ready to start with the first sign of Aries. Let me get the chart up. I always have this astrology chart in front of me, so it's easier to make the videos. Okay, so Aries, this is for Aries sun, moon, and rising, but especially sun and rising, I would say. You had Jupiter in your sign for quite some time, and you felt this optimism. Some of you definitely went into a new direction, a new direction. And now it's time to make money, because not only you have Taurus in its own house, but also Jupiter is going in Taurus. So it's time to make good money, and you will also have lucky breaks for making money, right? And Jupiter is the planet that gives you this faith. It gives you this optimism. So right now you're in a phase where you feel optimistic, you feel worthy, and you feel like, you know, you deserve money. Not in a selfish way, but in a good way. Like, I have a lot to offer. This is what I have to offer. There's definitely new ways you're gonna make money for some of you, extra income. It could be that you get like an extra job or new clients to work with. And with Uranus in the second house, it has been a little bit unstable. Your money, so money could go out, money comes in, but right now it's more likely that money comes in. However, with Jupiter, you also get really excited to spend money. So be aware that you don't overspend. Like, okay, I'm having a lot of money now and I'm going to spend it and I'm going to share it with everyone. This is beautiful, of course. Donations are beautiful. Helping people is beautiful, but also be aware that you don't overspend and give all your money away. Yeah, Venus and Mars in the fourth house. So you're gonna maybe want to spend time with your family, though Venus is squaring Chiron, so it might be that you feel like you can't be completely yourself when you're at home or with your family, or there's something in your house that you feel like you need to change that is not completely you, or you need to discuss this with a partner, right? Yeah, for some of you, actually, the early degree areas, especially, Sun, Moon, and Rising, between 0 and 5 degrees, Neptune is getting really close to either your Sun, your Moon, or your Rising sign. So it could be that you're getting some type of spiritual awakening. This is also a time where you might be prone to addictions. So Neptune is really either you're gonna go into the spirituality, meditation, all these things. You could be super creative, having a lot of ideas right now. But at the same time, it can give you addictions because you want to be closer to God. And if you're not into some type of religion or spiritual practice, you might want to have this feeling through different ways, okay? This is only for early degree areas. And then Saturn in the 12th house as well is really indicating that some of you are practicing yoga or meditation. Maybe you started a voluntary job or volunteering somewhere. It could be in a food kitchen, or doesn't matter. You feel like you want to volunteer your time to something, which is beautiful, of course. And some of you might even gotten a job in a hospital. Because Saturn in the 12th house can also give you a job in the hospital, or becoming a healer, or really studying to become a healer. It's all about solving the karma that hasn't been visible to you, but you can really access this information through hypnosis or through meditation, right? Okay, let me get you a card. You are on the road to success, Aries. How good is that? Yeah, it's like I see a lot of people like have been critiquing you or really not appreciating you, and it's like you decided to ignore this information and go for the goal, and this is gonna reap the rewards, okay? So no matter what people are telling you, no matter what they say you can and can't do, you can always take people's and listen to people's advice, but sometimes they're giving an advice from their perspective, and it doesn't always have to be the best perspective. Wow, I just got this card. I mean, I just grabbed it from the do not be tempted to lower your standards, okay? So no matter what situation you are in, or people trying to like put you down, or, you know, making you do less than you're capable of, do not lower your standards. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. This is what we just talked about, okay? So there is some light that really is firing up within you, that's really telling you like, hey, this is what you need to heal right now. You have Chiron in the first house, so it's like a lot of things regarding your identity have been coming up, and you more and more start to become whole within. Let me get you the last card, like a purpose card. Okay. Trust, okay? Trust your feelings. So if you've been thinking about something, some situation, and you weren't sure if you made the right decision, you have to trust your feelings. So this could be in a relationship, this could be with work, but it's time to really trust your feelings, okay? And with Taurus there, all these planets in the second house, your self-worth is increasing. So don't let people put you down because you decided that you're gonna step up your game and you're gonna do even better than before, okay? So that's my message for you, my amazing Aries. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I also do private readings. You find my email in the description box below. Let me know how this resonates with you. I would love to hear your comments, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Taurus. So Taurus, you're gonna be really like, almost like the celebrity of of this month, right? Because we have new moon in Taurus. Jupiter is moving into your sign. So, you know, especially if you have early degree Taurus, you will be affected by Jupiter on your sun, moon, or rising sign, which gives you a lot of optimism and it gives you a lot of strength to move forward. However, when we look at the nodes, because the North node is in your sign, right? And it's conjuncting Jupiter. So you're being pulled towards a new direction. A lot of you Taurus, you're gonna start all over and you really had to let go. Maybe some of you had a breakup or you had to really discuss with your partner what it is that you wanna do. Maybe you wanna work for yourself or be more independent in a relationship. Or you're single and you're just deciding, you know, I'm gonna go with the flow and do whatever I feel is good. And then Pluto is opposing Mars, you know, family and work situation. So for some of you, you're definitely gonna leave a job and you're maybe gonna work for yourself or start a new position, changing jobs, but there's a massive transformation going on when it comes to your work situation, especially early degree Taurus, right? And that will come later with the rest of, you know, if you have planets on later degrees. But there is so much attention on you right now. Like people see you, people want to hang out with you. You can attract new love around this time, but it's really because you are feeling more effortless than you did before. The only thing that might be a bit difficult is your family situation and your work situation. So maybe your family doesn't agree with the decision you're making about work. It could be that, yeah, like there's some resistance. It could be that you're feeling a bit more unstable because you're making this huge decision when it comes to your career. And it's something maybe you've never done before. So... oh, I am itchy everywhere because I have a cat and she was like on my lap and I feel like I am covered with cat hairs. Okay. Let's see if I can get you some cards because I don't want to make it too long because I know I can talk a lot. Okay. What do you have here? You will be shown the way. Look at that. So the card is really emphasizing what we just talked about. Like Jupiter is going to guide you and you're going to feel more optimistic to take this new route. Like before, maybe you felt like you had to wait a little bit longer to take this step, but you're going to do it now. You're going to go for it. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, okay? This is coming back to a family situation, or maybe this could be a landlord that tells you to move, or a housing situation that has to change, or maybe you're moving out because you're getting a new job. But there's a massive change happening and maybe someone is trying to kind of prevent you from going that way, but your intuition, you know what to do, Taurus, at this time. An exciting event. So definitely a lot of things happening, a lot of good things happening for you. You're going through this massive change, this massive transformation. And you feel more optimistic than usual. Okay? Career change. What did we just talk about? Career change. Okay? You're embarking upon a career change that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve, which you do. Music. So some of you are musicians picking up music again, or you like to listen to music. Like your music you're listening to is really healing you. For some of you, it's time to listen to this Hertz music, right? To let this heal your cells in your body. Because music is very, very healing. And when you meditate with music or when you dance on music, it's really helping you to let go of things, okay? So that's my message for you, my amazing Taurus. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you. And I also do private readings. You find my email in the description box below. And I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Gemini. So Gemini, you're gonna go to some massive spiritual awakening, right? There's so many planets in Taurus. So you have North Node, Jupiter, Mercury, and Uranus in your 12th house. So definitely for some of you, you're gonna experience some spiritual experiences. If you've never had that before, I always say don't be scared. You always, if something happens, you know, with spirituality, I'm talking from own experience, working with the light is never scary. It's actually very beautiful. It's like you have this euphoric feeling. So if you feel scared or something happens, you always pray to God, pray to the universe to help you, pray to angels to help you, and this will protect you from scary things, okay? Other than that, you could have beautiful visions, beautiful dreams. A lot of you have been dreaming a lot. Maybe sleeping would be a bit more difficult for you. But this is an amazing time to really work on a project behind the scenes. So maybe you have an idea for work, and next year, Gemini, Jupiter is going into your sign. So you better work behind the scenes on your project, and next year you can launch it and it's going to be amazing, okay? Next year's your year when Jupiter is moving into your sign in Gemini. Then it's gonna be your time. So now it's also time for rest. Don't overdo things, don't overwork. There's very little fire energy at this time. Also, all your planets are in the 12th house. So if you feel like your energies are a bit low, just go with the flow. Go to the forest, go to the beach. I mean, Taurus is really related to forest. So, and it's in your 12th house. So you probably relax really well in nature. You could do some type of hypnosis, affirmations, and just letting your body rest, because we live in a society where we feel like we always have to run around, where we have to achieve something, but it's also okay to sometimes let it go, okay? And to just surrender and rest. For some of you, if you're working in, for example, prisons, institutions, hospitals, you might get a new job. Actually, this is a good placement to get those jobs. Saturn in the 10th house is making you work either more or it's restricting you from finding a job, okay? Listen to the universe, like what you need to do next. Also, on this day, or around these days, and I'm hearing a beep outside of a car, so it's not a time to lend money to friends, because your Venus is in the 2nd house and it's squaring Chiron in the 11th, and it could be like some unfair situation when it comes to money. So don't borrow and don't lend money to friends. If you want to pay something for a friend, you have to do it from the heart. And really give it to them without anything, without any expectations. Okay, let me get you some cards. There might be some situation where you're gonna have some, like I said, with money. Be aware with money around this time. And also there might be some breakthrough when it comes to studying. Maybe you feel very frustrated, and after the frustration you're gonna get some type of enlightenment about something. Okay, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So I feel like things are gonna be a little bit difficult, you know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. Like it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. You're gonna close down some massive cycles before you know, your season, and also before Jupiter moving into your sign. But definitely right now it's time to rest, think things through. Like, you know, what is my year gonna look like? Like I said, you're on the right track with some things, and maybe other things you have to rethink and really see, am I doing the job that I love doing? Am I in the right place? I almost want to say, am I at the right place at the right time? Okay, time to act. So this is more about your subconscious. So really work with the subconscious. Enemies are working against you, okay? I don't like this type of cards, but you know, 12th house is also the house of enemies. And so be aware of gossip or people talking about you, or, you know, but Jupiter's backing you up because Jupiter in the 12th house is protecting you. In my natal chart, I have Moon in the 12th house, and I always have women in my life really trying to ruin me. This is something to do with a past life. So 12th house is very much related to past life, and it's like always giving me these difficulties with women. And I'm like, what? Why? I don't know why, but it's something, they are angry about something from a past life. Okay, so you might do nothing and they just attack you for no reason. But I always do a ritual. I'm so sorry for what I've done, because I know that I've done something to them in a past life. And you know, so if you have any planets in the 12th house, this is a good ritual. I forgive you and I forgive myself for whatever I've done to you. I'm really sorry and I love you. You know, it's kind of this Ho'oponopono deal. Okay, what do we have? I'm getting nutrition and builder. Okay, so Taurus is definitely the sign of building. So what are you gonna build? You're gonna really think things through right now. And also nutrition. So it's important to eat healthy and to take care of your health. Like some of you are overworked right now and you really have to rest and take care of yourself, okay? So make sure to take it easy, because South Node is in the 6th house. So you really were seeing some signs of health maybe coming up, health issues. And the universe is like, okay, you have to rest. Take care of yourself. Be so sweet to yourself. Do a massage. Really enjoy and the rest that you're taking, okay? So that's my message for you, my amazing Gemini. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, you find my email in the description box below, and I'll hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the next sign of Cancer. So Cancer, you're gonna have lots of fun. Lots of fun, right? Because Taurus is in your 11th house, Jupiter moving into the 11th house, new moon in the 11th house, Uranus, Mercury. So you're really exploring your extrovert side, which most of you Cancers are not really extrovert unless you have planets that are making you an extrovert. But you know, naturally Cancer needs some rest sometimes, but now you're going out and about. Some of you are definitely starting workshop or making a community your job, or teaching the community. You're maybe looking more into investments, investing money, making money through a community, through gatherings. Networking right now is so key for you. Like you can get a new job, or you can get your product out around this time. Like if you have a product, really go out and about and sell it. Create a website where you're talking to the community, to the masses, right? Like a lot of you can have a lot more fame with a certain brand, or, you know, by just being out and about, you will meet the right people. And also you have Venus and Mars in your sign, so it gives you this extra magnetic feeling. Yeah. However, work itself might be a little bit difficult, and you're gonna feel a little bit like your self-worth is not as it usually is in the work. This is because Venus in the first house is squaring Chiron in the 10th. So even though when you're in communities, when you're networking, where you're doing your things, you're feeling really good, but then at work itself, you're gonna feel a little bit down. And also, don't go out too much. There is a little bit of a lack of fire energy, also of air energy. So you might get a bit faster. You might get tired a bit faster. Trying to make sentences here. Still Mercury retrograde when I'm filming this. Okay. Pay attention to your health. Okay. So what I'm getting is some of you are definitely having like heat flashes or headaches. Something with the hormones. I don't know, leave a comment below if that's you, but I'm definitely tuning into some people who have trouble with hormones. Maybe with your period, or maybe you're in a change, right? Where you reach the age of where you're gonna go, I don't know how to say it in English, where you go, yeah, your hormones are changing. When you no longer can have kids. New and creative ideas, a fresh start. So you're gonna share your creativity with the world, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? And if you have Taurus in the 11th house, you could be good at sharing financial advice, or you could be very artistic, because Venus is also art. You could be into beauty, aesthetics, or have friends who are like this. So maybe you like to be surrounded by these type of friends. Okay. All right. Travel. So some of you are traveling, or you want to travel. Maybe you're digital nomads. Look at this guy. He's with his laptop. He's working. Some of you are pilots that are watching. Pilot. I see these angel wings. It's like you're feeling more free. You kind of made a situation for yourself where you're feeling more free, but it's like at the same time, it's difficult to deal with it, if that makes sense. Support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So sometimes you're doubting, like, am I doing the right thing? So for the people who are watching, you're doing the right thing. You know, Cancers are so intuitive. You're such an intuitive sign. Like, you can really feel if you're on the right track or not. I don't even need to tell you this. Like, a lot of Cancers are very psychic, are very intuitive, and it's just because you're ruled by the moon, it's sometimes hard to really feel what you're actually feeling. But after meditation, or after being in nature, you can very clearly see what is the right path for you to take. So that's my message for you, my lovely Cancers. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Let's move on to the next sign of Leo. So Leo, are you ready? Ready for the big change in work? Ready to be seen like never before? Jupiter, Mercury, North Node, Uranus, and this new moon all in the 10th house. I mean, wow. People are gonna see you. Like, you and Taurus are gonna be so seen at this time. Yeah, job opportunities, new job opportunities. Maybe even you have to make a choice which job you're gonna take. Could be that you're getting a lot of new clients if you're a freelancer, or you're getting this amazing new job opportunity and you have to decide what to actually do. So there will be a lot of changes. However, some of you, because Pluto is opposing Mars in the 7th and 1st house, okay? Especially early degree Leos between 0 and 5 degrees. There might be some struggle with you and your partner when it comes to your work. Maybe you're only working all the time because you're so excited. But this is definitely an energy where a relationship could end, or there would be a fight, and it would, of course, what's meant to stay together will stay together. This is just for a few people, but there might be some type of fight because maybe your partner needs more attention from you or wants you to focus more on them, and you're like fully on focused on your work. Yeah, because it's big. If you're on social media, you're definitely gonna have a lot more followers. You're gonna be seen like never before. So be ready. I'm just saying, be ready. Especially Leo ascendants. Especially Leo ascendants. Wow. I would love to be a Leo ascendant. But yeah, I'm feeling the energy. It's gonna be exciting. But yeah, you have to make some choices regarding a partner, or maybe even a business partnership. You know, maybe you're working with someone and you're not sure if that's someone you want to stay with. Maybe you want to move on and work for yourself instead of together with someone. Okay, let's get you a card. Family wishes coming true. Okay, so like for some of you, it's like your family is really happy for you that you're going this, you know, you're getting this new job. For others, it's all at the same time. It's like you're starting your own family, you're getting this job, you're getting everything at the same time, okay? You're highly thought of. You're highly thought of, okay? Yeah. It's like you're in your power right now. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So maybe someone is gonna help you. Yeah, I see like someone is gonna tell you some ideas and it's gonna click. It's gonna click for you, and then you're gonna find something you truly have been waiting for. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sensitivity. So maybe you're getting this new job, or maybe you're starting this new job because your spirituality is increasing, right? Sorry, I'm touching my face. I was picking up my cat before the video and I feel like my whole face is like itchy. Okay, builder. So Leo, you're gonna build right now, and you're gonna like build a family, build a home. Maybe you're moving towards a new place so you can have everything that you wanted, you know? And you have to decide, am I going to do this with a partner, with the partner I'm with, right? If you already have a family, obviously you're probably going to stay together. But if you haven't been together for that long, you're really going to have to make this decision right now. But I cannot do that for you. You know, everyone is different. I'm speaking to a lot of people, so you have to decide what's best. But career-wise, it's gonna be super amazing. You're gonna make a lot of money. This is the year, so go for it now, right? Go for it now, because it will take a long time before Jupiter is gonna be here again. You have 1.5 years to really show what you're made of. Some of you are definitely going to be some type of teacher, digital nomad, whatever it is, you're going to thrive and people are going to really see your capabilities. So this is my message for you, my amazing Leos. Thank you for watching. All the best to you and see you next time. Okay, so let's move on to the next sign of Virgo. So Virgo, for you, this new moon will be in your 9th house, and Jupiter is moving also in the sign of Taurus together with the North Node, with Uranus and Mercury. So a lot of you Virgos, especially Virgo ascendant, you're probably going to plan a trip. You're going to plan a travel. It might even be a little bit of a luxurious travel, right? And it's a beautiful trine if you have your sun, moon, or rising, or any other planet in Virgo with all these planets. So you're gonna feel a little bit more of an upliftment. So even though we have very little fire around this time, you're quite comfortable with earth energy. So you're gonna want to take some kind of action, and it could be that you're launching some kind of site. And between you and me, I'm one of these Virgos. I'm in the planning of launching a site related to travel, 9th house. So this is very bizarre, right? Because I'm talking about this video and I'm like, wait a minute. Astrology is truly amazing. So if you're in publishing, if you're doing import and export, if you're a teacher, you could become an online teacher, teaching languages, becoming a digital nomad. So this is an amazing time to travel. This is an amazing time to feel this freedom, to explore your options when it comes to also making money. So traveling, making money, yeah. Because Taurus is the sign of making money. It could be that you're becoming also more creative, working on your creativity, starting a sort of a mindfulness course, astrology course, learning languages, learning about different cultures. And with Taurus there, you kind of want to make money with these things. So yeah, even if it's traveling or any type of subject that makes you really happy, that makes you feel free, you're gonna go for that right now, right? So you're really up for an amazing time. 9th house planets is about having fun, feeling this freedom, having faith, because 9th house is the house of Sagittarius. Jupiter loves being in the 9th house. It's in its own house. It's about optimism and traveling and like having blind faith that things will work out. That's why it's the house of spirituality and religion, because you trust that the universe, that God is guiding you towards the right place, okay? And, you know, for myself, I have Jupiter in the 9th house in my natal chart. And whenever I travel, I make very little plans and I meet the right people and they're all sending me to the right places. And it's so beautiful to see, you know, like I don't have this blind faith in other parts in my life, but definitely traveling is something like this. So I'm also talking from experience. And then Jupiter goes into Gemini next year. So wow. Then your career is going to take off. So have some fun now. Enjoy yourself. Be aware that you don't lend money to any friends or, you know, to basically to, mainly friends or to loved ones, because Venus is squaring Chiron. Chiron is in the 8th house. So this is kind of like a wounding regarding lending money, receiving money. This is also regarding intimacy. So if you don't want to be intimate with a friend, maybe don't do it because you're going to regret it later. Wink, wink. So, okay. Let's see. All the cards are falling off the ground. It's gonna be a messy time, right? And then Saturn is in your 7th house. So you are definitely looking for something very committed. And if it's not committed, you prefer to stay single. If you're already committed, you really want something, you know, you want to take it to the next level. So you're like, I want to be married. Let's go on this honeymoon together. Because Saturn is willing to work hard. And this is where your karma is, right? It's like working on this relationship. Okay, let's see if we can get cards. New job, career. So some of you are getting a new job, new career. Okay. Excitement. I'm getting excitement. So you're really going to have a lot of fun. And it's weird because I'm getting sorrow over a loss. So for some of you, you have lost someone recently or maybe in the past 2 years. 3 years, and you kind of have this feeling like life is short. I need to enjoy now. I need to really, you know, travel. I need to see the world. I need to do all these beautiful things, because sometimes people forget that life is short. Live in the moment, enjoy the small things, but also make sure that you do the things that you want to do, right? no regrets, no regrets. Trouble, accusations. So I'm getting frying pan, and I have to like refer, because Mars in the 12th house is opposing Pluto in the 6th. Especially early degree Virgos, watch your health. Definitely watch your health. And also, if someone is being mean to you at work or something like this, try to go for a walk and like get it off to you, because you're like shining and not everybody is gonna like the way you shine. There may be a little bit of jealousy. So yeah, be aware. Why does Virgo have it all? I'm hearing obstacles to overcome, right? So there might have been some people that are in your way, but you're gonna overcome this. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So this could be a partner as well. This could be a friend. This is like, okay, yeah, you know, what are we gonna do? So anyways, lots to think about, a lot of exciting things coming ahead for you, Virgo. So I'm gonna leave it at this. Thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate you. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see many more videos, and thank you so much. See you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Libra. So Libra, we have this whole bunch of Taurus planets in your 8th house. And 8th house is money. It's not your money, it's other people's money. But what makes it confusing is that it's Taurus is in the 8th house. So it's finding a balance between your money and other people's money. So for example, you could get an investment from someone and you're using this investment to invest in yourself and start your own business. It could be that you're investing in property, or you're just gonna put it aside for a rainy day. So you're definitely gonna use the money that you're getting from the government or getting from someone that wants to invest in you. You're gonna use it for the good, okay? So no matter what your situation is, especially when it comes to debts or fines, maybe you finally can pay all these bills and you can pay off your debts and you're gonna be debt free. So the upcoming 1.5 years, you're really focusing on paying off your loans, paying off your debts as much as possible. So you will get the money from specific sources to do so, okay? So it could be your own income, but it could also be an outside support. Yeah. I wanted to say, also, this is also a time for getting an inheritance. So you might get an inheritance or unexpected money, like I said. It's not gambling money. I just want to make sure 8th house is not gambling money. Gambling is 5th house, okay? So you don't have Jupiter in 5th, but in the 8th house, which is other people's money. Taurus is self-earned money. So you're gonna combine these two. Chiron is in the 7th house. It's squaring Venus in the 10th, okay? So if you're in a business partnership, you might have some disagreements on how to do business. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. It's gonna be a little bit of a difficult time. And at the same time, it could be that you and your romantic partner are a little bit in disagreement with the work that you're doing, or vice versa. Right? Maybe you have different ideas of a future. One person wants to do this and the other person wants to do that. It could be that one of the two has to take care of each other. You know, like maybe one is earning the money and taking care of another person, or the other way around. And it's like, how are we gonna figure this out and how are we gonna do it? Saturn in the 6th house is either restricting your money, restricting your work, or it's giving you a lot of work. So it's like either super responsible, you have to do a lot of work, or it's just really hard to find a job. Just trust that the universe brings you what you need. Also be aware of fights with your friends, okay? Pluto in the 5th is opposing Mars in the 11th. So it could also be fights with your kids, or maybe, you know, your kids need more attention and you're hanging out too much with your friends. Okay? What do we have here? Deep affection, love, and caring. So I see heart. I feel like some of you are not living from your heart right now. And it's really time to ground yourself in your heart and really listen to your intuition, what it wants to tell you, what it wants to say. 8th house can also be intimacy, really finding this intimacy within yourself, understanding what you need, right? Intimacy does not mean passion necessarily. It also means getting to know yourself, getting to know another person, right? On a soul level. It's also about going into therapy, diving into the occult. So you're definitely ready to break some cycles, especially regarding money. June, okay? June is very soon. Hopefully I'm filming the June videos very soon, so you can check my monthly forecast for June, Libra, because June might be a very significant month for you. I hear some of you are going on a holiday in June as well. Muddled, unclear thinking. So what I need to tell for some of you is that if you're not sure, don't decide yet, because you want to make a decision and it's like you want it to be rushed. You know, you want to know it now. What should I do now? And it's about patience. It's about waiting for the right time to decide, waiting for the right time to change. I hear for some of you, it's not time yet to know it. And you don't know it yet because you're not supposed to know it yet. Older woman, okay? So some of you, I don't know why, but I'm picking up on someone who's taking care of an older woman. This could be your mother, this could be your grandma, but this could also be someone in general that you're taking care of. I see this older woman might be a little bit demanding. Ooh, okay. I'm getting marriage and you will be taken care of in difficult times. So it's like things are not unseen that you take care of other people, Libra. So in general, if you take care of other people a lot, it's not unseen. This marriage, or at least even this other people, will also start to take care of you. So don't worry that when you sometimes give, some periods in your life you will give more, and some periods in your life you will receive more. The thing is that you're gonna have to be open to it, right? Sorry, I'm like itchy everywhere because I grabbed my cat before filming and I feel hairs, like these tiny cat hairs on my face and on my arms. So yeah, hope you get the message anyways. So yeah, don't think that you will not get it back, because you will. So that's my message for you, my lovely Libras. This is my video. Mercury retrograde is really getting to me. So subscribe to my channel if you like this video. I also do private readings. You find my email in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio, you are in a love cycle, okay? Love cycle, but also you are, maybe some of you are pairing up with a business partner as well, okay? Jupiter, North Node, Mercury, Uranus, new moon is all in your 7th house. So this could be the day that you're meeting your future partner, just saying. For some of you Scorpios, open your eyes if you're single. If you are in a partnership, this could be the time where someone is gonna ask you for marriage. This could be a time where you're getting married. This could be, it's a very significant time in your life where you're feeling more open for love, where you feel like things coming together, okay? And this time it's a little bit less about you and it's a little bit more about other people. So it's not only romantic relationships and partnerships, business partnerships, but if you, for example, have a business where you have one-on-one clients, this is also really good. Or if you're in sales, everything one-on-one, because 7th house is ruled by Libra. Libra wants to relate. So your relating to other people goes really smooth. You kind of feel what other people need at this time, and this is gonna make you more money. Or you might actually meet a partner who has a lot of money, okay? Yeah. What else? Okay. Especially early degree, so between 0 and 5 degree Scorpio, you have Pluto very close to your IC, right? In opposition with the midheaven. So there might be some trouble with your family because there is like this opposition, and maybe they don't agree with the job that you're doing, or there might be some struggles with, you know, needing to take care of your family but also have to work. It's like a lot of things at the same time. Venus and Mars in your 9th house, maybe you're making a trip or something like this, and you're like, how am I supposed to do all of these things at the same time? If you have kids, it's like bringing kids to school, you know, arranging this, doing that. There's so many things happening at the same time that sometimes you really don't know where to begin. Where is the ending? You know, it's like constant moving forward. There might also be some changes in your home situation. So maybe you're moving and it's kind of a forced move, like the landlord or the, you know, is forcing you to move out. Could be that suddenly your job tells you to work from a different place, so you have to move. But Pluto is kind of a shock, right? It could also be illness in your family, you know? I never want to make people scared. Sorry, I'm touching my face. I feel like all these cat hairs. I grabbed my cat before the video and I will not do that again because I feel like itchy everywhere. Position of authority, okay? So definitely this could be within your family as well, like you're taking care of certain situations in the family. But this could also be a new position in your career. Great fortune. So money is coming in, right? Like I said, could be through a partner, could be through business if you're doing one-on-one businesses. Like me, astrology. I'm a Scorpio ascendant, so let's hope that's the case. Secret admirers. So people are definitely keeping tabs on you. You're looking good. Like people are like, what's Scorpio doing? I want to talk to Scorpio. Maybe even someone's going to give you flowers. Plenty of material things. Look at that. Plenty of material things. So yeah, you're definitely going to get the things that you were waiting for. Major challenge to overcome. You had such a difficult time lately, okay? There were some difficult situations and it's not completely ended yet, right? It's not like suddenly everything is dissolved and life is amazing, but you had to overcome a lot of obstacles to get where you are now. So you should be really, really, really proud of yourself. Yeah. So no matter what changes are happening, maybe you're moving for a partner or your partner is moving for you. Yeah, it's all divine planning. So this is my message for you, my amazing Scorpios. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the next sign of Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius. You are up for a lot of work. Work. Praise, promotions. You know, you have this whole bunch of planets, the new moon, Uranus, Jupiter moving into Taurus, all in the 6th house, okay? So it's like you might get a lot of praise in your work. People like what you do. You might get a lot more clients. Like 10th house is very much about authority and being seen and following your purpose. 6th house is more about your day-to-day routines, okay? So you might get more money through maybe a raise in your salary, a promotion. You might change jobs, start working freelance and getting more clients. It's not so much about changing jobs. It's more about earning more through the job that you already have. Yeah, there's gonna be some lucky break for sure when it comes to work. Some of you are definitely moving places, moving house. You have Saturn in the 4th house. It could also be that you have to take care of some family members. So it's going to be a very, very, very busy time. So take care of your health, because with Jupiter, it can also make you a bit self-indulgent. Like, yay, I'm earning more money. Let's go for these amazing dinners and do all these really grandiose things with the things that you're earning. But this also can make you gain some kilos, because Jupiter can expand literally everything it touches. So also your body. Yeah, so keep going to the gym, at least have some balance, like going to do sports and then have a nice dinner, or make something healthy for yourself. There might be a situation where you're going to have to take care of your kids. Like your kid might be getting ill or need more help than usual. So there is going to be a very, very busy time, okay? Maybe you need to spend some money on your kids, on the schooling, on, you know, certain... Maybe they're asking you to lend money. They want to lend money. They want to borrow some money from you. Okay, getting December. Some of you, your birthday is in December. It's like you want your next birthday to be different, this year to be different. It's like you've been looking forward to a new start, a new beginning. Yeah, maybe you want to go to the sea. Go to the sea and have a swim. Great happiness, okay? So even though there's a lot going on, it's going to be very busy for you. You're feeling a lot better. Things are going to be a lot better, okay? Maybe you want to, actually, some of you are going to decide to maybe stop something you're studying. Maybe you feel like this is not for me, because Pluto in the 3rd house is opposing Mars. And you're like, maybe that's not what I want to do. This is not my purpose. Someone new is entering your life. So this could be romance. This could be a new client. I hear you are ready. Temptation will test you, okay? So it's like there's going to be a lot of options, but with Mars and Venus in the 8th house, maybe you will, you know, before meeting the right person, you could be tested, or maybe you will get some job offers that look really nice, and the actual best offer is still to come. So listen to your intuition, listen to this gut feeling you have, Sag, because you have a great intuition, a great gut feeling. So listen to it, right? Okay, someone is also leaving your life. So there's a lot of changes. One is coming, one is going. People come and go into your life. It's like really crazy. So things are happening the way it's supposed to. I mean, 12th house is literally the house of enemies. So, and Scorpio is really about diving deep, but it's also with the South Node there, it's like letting go of things that are no longer serving you, things that are ready, things that are done. They will leave your life, so new things can begin. And Taurus likes stability, so you want more stability in your life. You want to earn more money maybe, and maybe some people have been blocking you from doing so, okay? So that's my message for you, my amazing Sag. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you, and let's move on to the next sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn, we have so many planets in Taurus, and this is wonderful for you because that's in a trine, which is a positive aspect in astrology, and it's all trining the planets in your 5th house. 5th house is all about romance. So this new moon, we have new moon, sun, moon, Uranus, North Node, and Jupiter just moving into Taurus. Mercury, did I already say it? So there's a lot of focus on romance. It's a lot of focus on maybe a new hobby that you picked up and you start to make money with this hobby. This is also could be a lucky break with the lottery. Okay, I don't like to do gambling or lottery or all these things because I feel like You know, you really have to feel it in your own intuition. But if you do, this is a good time. This is a time where you could get pregnant, where you could have a child. If you don't want these things, protect, okay? Because this is definitely a time where you might get pregnant. Yeah. Some of you are leaving behind some friends, and you're gonna focus more on your own creativity and your own purpose, your own talents. Fifth house is really about self-expression and about discovering your talents, right? Some of you starting an acting class, starting new crafts, because definitely with Taurus in the fifth house, a lot of you are super creative, or you're really good at building things or art. So it's time to discover that, and there's less focus on friends at this time. Venus is in your seventh house, and it's squaring Chiron in the fourth. So maybe the partner that you have is not really getting along with your family. Maybe your partner and you're moving separate ways, or you're just, you know, feeling a bit uncomfortable around each other in the home. This is just a temporary thing, okay? So don't take it too heavy. Okay, let me get some cards. There's not a lot of fire energy, so don't overwork around this time or overdo things. Maybe you're in your creation with your new hobby, you know, photography or whatever it is you're into, and you're staying up to too late and you're gonna be so exhausted. Advice from a friend. So maybe you need to advise someone about a certain situation that you're in, okay? Strong emotions, passionate love or hate. Okay, so maybe you've had some people in your life that were extremely like intense, and you like this because it made you feel alive, but is this something that you are looking for? This could be friendship, this could be romantic love. You're really rethinking what's important to you. Be careful, do not take risks, okay? So don't take too big risks around this time. Yeah, huge investments, especially when it comes to properties, because Chiron is in your fourth house. Someone will gossip about your secrets, okay? So be aware. Someone is really spilling the beans. So you know in your gut who you can trust and who you cannot trust, okay? Then I get October. So this person's birthday might be in October. Yeah. Or your birthday is in October, but it feels like or maybe you've met this person in October, or you told them something last October. Okay, I'm getting too much concern with passionate matters. So, like I said, I get it a lot. Like, are you valuing passion, or do you want a relationship? Like, if passion is good for you, then do whatever floats your boat. If you want something serious, you have to rethink what is important to you, and those are the things that might come up for you at this time. So this is my message for you, my amazing Capricorn. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you, and let's move on to the next sign of Aquarius. So Aquarius, okay. Okay. So this new moon in Taurus is going to be in your fourth house. It's going to be I can't talk anymore. It's going to have other planets like Jupiter, North Node, Uranus, and Mercury, all in the fourth house. So some of you are buying or selling a house. You're going to make a lot of money doing so. Moving could be that your family is giving you money. Because fourth house is family. You could be feeling really good about yourself. Your self-worth is increasing. You're feeling better, like where you come from, your roots. You're gonna really start to appreciate it. Appreciate how your family raised you. Some of you are gonna work from home, and it's gonna make you a lot of money. You really had to go through this transformation when it comes to what is your purpose and what is making you happy. Like maybe you want to be with your family, so you're starting to work from home, so you know you you can be there for your kids, you can be there more for your partner, you can take care of the house. It just feels better for you. Be aware around this time when it comes to communication at work, because Venus is squaring Chiron in the 3rd house. And also be aware of your health around this time, okay? Saturn in the 2nd house for now is restricting your money, or you have to really work and manage your money around this time. There will be money matters coming up. So, you know, it can be really positive, but it can also be that, you know, people try to take the money that you have, or it's also a case about don't share too much about your money right now. Yeah. Pluto is very close to the ascendant or your sun or your moon if you are early degree Aquarius, so between 0 and 5 degrees. Pluto is opposing Mars, okay? If you don't want to break up with your partner, make sure to go away, because there might be some fight, there might be some breakthrough after a fight with your relationship, but it's kind of a dangerous zone around this new moon in Taurus. Maybe you're working from home and you see each other too much, but there is a transformation happening in you. It's like you see things differently, and for you, you have to think about, is the partner I'm with still a match with who I am now? Maybe you've met each other a long time ago and you were just in a different kind of phase in your life, and now you're like, okay, I don't know if this person is still for me, right? If you're single, you might just not be very interested in meeting anyone. This will be coming more forward, like in Gemini season or next year. But for now, you want to focus on your achievements. It's like a lot of ups and downs, but also really good changes. Things that had to go are gonna go now. It's like you cannot do anything about it. And sincere wish will be granted, Aquarius. So do some manifestations, but I feel like it's like you're going to be chosen out of something. Maybe a job or some lucky break is going to happen for you. It's going to change everything, right? Because Pluto doesn't only change things for the worse, it also can change things for the better. It just gets rid of things that are not suiting to you anymore, and it teaches you about also the dark side of life, that not all people have good intentions. Like, I have Pluto on the ascendant, and in a lot of descriptions on the internet it says that we are skillful manipulators who are like only out for intercourse and those kind of things. In my opinion, that's not at all the case. For me, I've been going through major transformations in my life. I've seen the darkness in life. I had to experience it. Of course, I had to experience also a lot of traumas, but it brought me so far. It made me really wise. So yeah, of course, you could become the darkness yourself, but that's always an option. Opportunity and windfall, okay? So don't talk about your money, your achievements too much. Then I see August. So, I mean, obviously August is a good month for you as well, because Leo is your opposing sign. So when the sun is there, it's going to affect you as well. So it could be that you will meet someone around this time. Deep friendship with the same sex. Could be a holiday around August. You are highly thought of, and deep personal strength and peace. So you're going to transform and nothing will be the same. And I'm looking at the painting in my home that's presenting a cheetah. I feel that's a representation of what you're gonna be super focused on your goals, super focused on the things that matter to you. So goals is not only work, right? Goals is like the things you want to achieve, and you're gonna let go of things. Otherwise, you're gonna be forced, because Pluto will always make you let go of things that are not for your highest good. But yeah, you're gonna have a lot of breakthroughs, and it's not gonna be super easy. I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be Very easy changes, but it's going to be the most rewarding time ever. Could also be that your look might change. Something about your appearance is going to be different around this time, okay? This could be like changing your hair, changing your body, like maybe gaining, losing weight, going to the gym, right? And Pluto can bring it quite to the extreme. So yeah, it's different for everyone, but this is my message for you, my amazing Aquarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel so I know you want to see many more videos. And I do private readings as well. You find my email in the description box below. And let's move on to the next sign of Pisces. So Pisces, for you, we have all these planets in Taurus in your third house. So for you, you're going to have a time where your communication is on point. New moon, Jupiter, North Node, Uranus and Mercury all in the third house. This is an amazing time to speak up, to become a public speaker. If you want to start a YouTube channel, this is a good time. Publishing papers, writing a book, writing a blog, anything related to communication is going to be very successful at this time. You will maybe, you know, this is a time where you finish your study cum laude, like really high grades. You will be praised for your grades or for your study. You will study something new maybe. This is an amazing time to use your brain, and you could even make money, like I said, with a book, or you write poetry or anything you write about. You could potentially make money with it in the future or in the present. Yeah. Just watch out with your finances that you don't overspend on romance or on children at this time. Maybe you are dating and you're paying a lot of dinners and you're like, you know, you end up not having that much money left. So you really have to be careful with that. Yeah, studying, your relationship with your siblings will improve. So you will have more contact with each other, more communication. Maybe you learn from each other, or you start working with your siblings as well. You will have more connection with your neighbors, talk to your neighbors. Maybe before you weren't really super interested in that, and now you're going to have nice conversations and really learn about your surroundings. Absolutely. Short trips could be, even if it's just a weekend in a nice hotel. Taurus, like the sign of Taurus is all about luxury, right? So you might be into luxury, you might be going away in the nature because it's an earth element. Just be aware that there's not a lot of fire energy around this time, not a lot of air energy. So you might be a little bit exhausted around this time, a little bit tired. So don't overdo it. Well, if you're traveling, but even in traveling, you can overdo it. But yeah, take it easy, relax, go on this trip. Go into nature. This is a really good time to go into nature. You're going to be so creative. Maybe you can draw or sketch or write when you are in the forest. That's really going to help you with your creative expression. Saturn in the first house is going to give you a bit more responsibility. So some of you are maybe working and studying at the same time, or you're like working, taking care of the kids, studying, taking care of the kids, you know. You're dating and you're studying, so you're mixing several things, no matter what applies to you exactly, right? Because we're all different people. All right, so someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, this could be you not wanting to change a certain situation, or you're dealing with someone that's gonna be difficult. You're dealing with someone that is kind of stopping you from achieving the things that you want. This could be an ex-partner. Unsuccessful plans. Like someone is trying to make your plans unsuccessful. But stay into your spiritual light, okay? Look at this, the fire. Find your inner fire. Find your spiritual light and go after what is important to you, Pisces. You're on the right path. Okay, so it's like you throw the arrow. No one else is doing that. So you decide which direction to go. And look at this, the sunrise. This is sunshine, creativity. So write all these things, write, you know, and we have so much AI nowadays, but I don't think it's gonna last for very long, because after a while it's gonna be finished because there's not enough creative options. And people are going to appreciate, again, handwritten. So don't give up and don't think like, I can't do it. And maybe you're using AI to do some things, which is totally fine as well. A goal-oriented person, look at that. I'm getting a lot of arrows, goals, target. So keep going. You know where to go. And for some of you, you're even going to change jobs, because you're going to have Pluto in the 12th house opposing Mars in the 6th. This could be a breakthrough with work. Like, I'm not going to stay here. Also, watch your health, okay? Don't overdo sports. There's low energy around this time. So otherwise, you're going to be forced to rest. So it's better to take it easy, not overdo it. Don't force yourself to do more than you can. Listen to your body. So this is my message for you, my amazing Pisces. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I would like to hear from you, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.